For today's project, we will be using dirty water. Yes, painting with dirty water, but before that, let's splash our card with some pink splashes, pink for the flowers and the green for the stem and leaves, and a little bit of blue as well, because I really wanted to have kind of like a pastel-y flowers. And there you go, the dirty water. I was hoping that I'm gonna be having my flowers sort of semi-transparent, delicate, and truthfully, I really thought they're gonna be tulips, but they end up being nowhere near tulips, and that's okay. That's the great part of this technique, that you don't really have to focus on anything in particular except for them to look like a kind of flower. No need to worry about a type of a flower, because it's really abstract, it's really from our imagination, it's really however the brush just let us to be, and I love that part. Now I'm adding some pink color. As you can tell, I'm adding this at the bottom, like in the middle, like where the kind of darkest would be, where the stem would meet the actual flower head, that kind of way. But I allow the pigment to kind of flow and go with the flow. However it's gonna mix. I'm adding different shade now as well, because somehow I felt I wished them to be maybe more pinky, I don't know, but I really was thinking that this mix of color is giving me such a gorgeous vibe, and I also wanted to have the green going and mixing a little into that pink, which I think it's working beautiful. You can see on one of the petals there's tiny touch of green. I love that. Next time I think I would love to have more green going on the actual flowers. Of course, the great part of my creative process is doodling, and I love doodling on the wet. I love holding my pen very delicate, not firmly. The opposite to firmly, it's what? It's like holding it very lightly. Yes. I'm holding it very lightly. I'm trying not to hold it too much, so therefore I can really be relaxed and unperfect in my doodles. So it's gonna go however the shapes are gonna be very not perfect, and that's the look I wanted to achieve, to have the flower being really like free. I think that's the best word. And of course I'm adding doodles to my stems and my greenery, the leaves and all. And I love painting on the wet, because you can see that on some of the flowers the pigmentation from the pen kind of smudged on the flower, and I love that look. So that's why I'm also adding even more water on the edges of the actual flower, so that I have a little bit of color going on, and then the touches even went on the green one. I love it. That was the technique I have used a couple months ago, because I recorded today's video and the last two. If you haven't seen them, you have to check them out. I have recorded them summertime last year. I'm happy I kept them, because it's such a great idea to see those months later, have like a second look on them or second feel. How would you do it differently? What would you do differently? And I think what I love the most is that I'm so inspired, and I missed this technique so much. I really hope you will try it. Let me know if you will try it, and just let me know what you think of this flower. I know this is not really a kind of professional looking flower style type. Maybe even my techniques are completely wrong, but honestly all I want is for you to paint. Every time I make video, I'm thinking and focusing, how can I paint to make them paint, to make you paint, you know? I'm talking to you personally right now, because I truly feel I really wish you to sit down and paint. And every time I see super beautiful, amazing paintings, I am intimidated. I really am intimidated. Like, I paint and craft since 10 years. Well, craft since 10 years, but paint, let's say, on and off since maybe 6-8 years, but really, truly since 1 year. And I still am such a chicken when it comes to painting. I'm still such a newbie, but I really love doing it, and I really wish you to feel encouraged that you can actually do it. So sit down with me, and even if the technique is so silly, or we don't focus on wet on wet, dry on dry, or whatever the techniques, because I'm clueless. As long as you sit down and paint and just enjoy the process, that's my mission for this video, for other videos. So thank you for being here and really trying to paint with me. I'm gonna wrap up at that. Thank you so much as always for being here, watching my videos, for your love, support, and your comments, shares, and likes. Thank you. Have a beautiful day, and I'll chat to you soon. Bye for now. Bye bye.